All right, let's open this meeting of the Unionville Historic District and Properties Commission on September 7th, 2023. We have light business today, but several things to talk about. So we will start with reviewing and approving the June 1st, 2023 minutes. That seems like a decade ago. Do you all have a chance to read the minutes?
Yep.
Yep. I need to see over there and hear over there.
Yep.
Yes. Great. I have a
Motion to approve.
Thank you, Steve.
Yep. Motion to approve.
Thank you.
I second.
Thank you, Barbara. Any corrections or additions to the minutes? No? Okay. All in favor of approving the minutes, please indicate by saying aye.
Aye.
Aye. Any nay?
Aye.
No? Any other abstentions? Sorry. None. Great. All right. Minutes approved. Let's move on to other business. The first subject of which I just want to, I know it seems like a decade ago since we had our June 11th Lovely Street walking tour and exhibit. I'm going to call it the Lovely Street Extravaganza. It was absolutely beautifully done, so wonderfully planned, and it worked amazingly well. And I want to particularly congratulate Barbara and Steve for their work on in the research, in developing the exhibit, in putting the tour together. Really a magnificent job. So congratulations to the two of you. And to Matt for putting the tour brochure together, both virtually and in physical form. Thank you, Matt. To Bob Hoffman for the balloons, which were fantastic. They kept showing up and then disappearing. But a wonderful, wonderful thing. And to those people who acted as tour guides, just well done. Beautifully done, everybody. The downside of doing so well is that we'll definitely be doing something next year. So hang on to your hats. We'll talk about that in a couple of months.
Sounds good.
Is there anybody else who has anything else they'd like to say about the June 11th program? Did everything, Steve, did the exhibit close down well?
Oh yeah. Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah. Yeah. They hustled us out of there. They were very ready to get on to the next.
Okay, there you go then.
Yeah. Yeah. It always comes down, goes away much easier than it is to assemble and display, and yeah.
It's really spectacular. And was the Unionville Museum pleased with the presentation?
I think so. Yes. Yeah.
Yes, I think so.
Yeah.
Yeah,
Good.
yeah. And I think putting the two together and having a place, instead of just talking about this, but going in and maybe actually feeling some of the structure and seeing things really adds a definite unique dimension. Yeah. Absolutely. And Steve, of course, the way he explains the first time when he wrote everything out and I was reading it and I'm thinking, what the hell is he talking about? But as we went through the whole process, he was so excited about different things that and pointing them out that it just makes it so different. If you would think if you were going to sit in a class and they'd start talking to you about Doric columns, you'd be crazy. Yeah. But you know, there he is with one of the tops of the Doric, one of the peaks of the Doric columns that he actually has you see and feel. So it was really very good. Yeah, very well done. Really terrific.
I think one of the funnest responses I got from one of the tour attendees was that, you know, because of you guys, I'll never look at houses the same way again.
Oh, great.
You know, so it was very nice.
That's great.
Yeah,
Is there
I'm a little.
anything that you, oh, go ahead, sorry.
No, I was just a little disappointed that Frank Sanford was unable to kind of follow through and do his oral presentation. But I think we maybe welcome back there sometime to kind of utilize the museum as a forum to kind of meet. I would like to see maybe a gathering of people who do have their houses registered with us and have some kind gathering there for everybody, and then maybe really try to recruit more who may be thinking about it, so having kind of a seminar or presentation of sorts.
Yeah, that's a great
It'd be
idea.
a nice location to have that in the future. Yeah.
Is there anything that you would change to improve it, looking back on what was done, or to make it, whatever, anything you'd change?
I don't think so. No.
No?
No.
No, no.
Okay.
I think whatever we do next will have its own unique things that we'll get into, so.
Good.
Yeah.
Great. Well done, everybody. Really terrific. Right then, let's move on to, did anybody have any other business that you'd like to bring to the commission?
First off, I just want to let everyone know that we're currently doing an expansion for the Farmington Historic District that was sent to the state at the end of August. The state has 65 days to review the report, so we'll probably be holding a public hearing for the Farmington Historic District in November, and then with the town council in the new year. It's just one house, it's 9 Waterville Road. Steve was very helpful in helping with architectural details, so I appreciate him with that, and Lisa helped review it as well. So that was all set. So if anyone's interested, I can send you the report if you want to see it or anything like that. But it'll be public record when we have the public hearing for the Farmington Historic District anyway. For our next meeting in October, we're going to have a certificate of appropriateness application for the gazebo in Clover Pine Park near Union School. It's an Eagle Scout project to add benches to the gazebo and a little library inside under the gazebo. I'll send this out to everyone tomorrow, just so they have it. If you have any initial comments by the end of next week, that'd be appreciated. I spoke to Lisa before the meeting. We'll have him bring a sample of what the bench top will be made of, and the stain, test stained with what they're proposing to use. And if they have some more information about the little free libraries with the colors and everything, what that'll look like to kind of match the gazebo. He did do a presentation. It's got measurements. It's got some information about it, but I know the commission likes to have physical items when possible. I'll send that out to everyone to take a look at. Again, if you have any comments that I can share with him to amend or anything well before the meetings, that way he's got plenty of time to do it, that'd be greatly appreciated.
Excellent.
Oh, wonderful. Is there any other business that someone would like to bring up?
There was a resident, homeowner on #1 Sanford Avenue. It fronts Lovely Street, and for a little while, Barbara and I were confused about its number.
Yes.
And the homeowner approached me on the tour and asked if he could talk to the commission about improvements he could make on the house to make it look older. It was the twin on the right of the 2 Queen Anne Victorians that are basically identical, but it was the one that was sided with aluminum siding. So it's #1 Sanford Avenue. But right away he said, I'm not going to register my house with you people. There it is. Yeah.
Yeah, that is, oh,
The one on the left is pretty much original. That one's pretty much
yeah.
original. But the one on the right is the homeowner who's
Yep.
interested in making it look older, but he doesn't want to register it. So I had these mixed feelings. I don't. It sounds awful, but I was like, well, why should I? I was thinking this to myself, like, why should I help you if you're not going to register your house? Which is totally awful,
No,
to
it's not.
think. But I haven't yet. I have his name and number, and I was a little hesitant as I wanted to ask you folks tonight, like, should I go about doing this on my own? Should I just say, well, look next door and, take off your aluminum siding and copy exactly what's next door? I didn't want to sound, smart,
Yep.
sarcastic or anything like that.
Yeah.
Um,
I would, it seems to me, and Garrett, you should respond to this, as well. It seems to me that, you would not be able to advise him as a member of this commission, because doesn't come under our purview, as much as we'd love to, right?
Yeah. So I was a little unsure so before, I mean,
Yeah.
this was a little while ago, obviously. He stopped me on the
Yeah.
tour. So it's been that long,
Yeah, but you can advise him as a,
Contractor.
a contractor or a private individual. You would
Yeah.
make that clear to him that that's what you're doing, not as a commissioner, but
Yeah.
rather as a, private contractor or even as a neighbor, whatever you'd like to do.
Yeah.
Garrett, do you agree with that, or do you have a different feeling?
Yes, I mean, it's the Unionville Historic District and Properties Commission, so it's properties that are part of the district,
Right.
that you're looking to advise, and it's usually when they're coming in for a COA.
Right.
I mean, if anyone has any advice they want to share on their own, of recommendations, I'm sure they'd appreciate it.
Yeah.
I know generally our office is trying to assist homeowners, whenever we can. Restoring the historical details of the historic home are really not in my purview. I focus on the zoning regulations.
Yep.
So it's not really something I would be able to help them with on my own.
Right,
But
right.
if anyone wants to, there's nothing wrong with it. It just wouldn't really be something that would come before the commission.
Right.
Mhm.
Okay.
And I think, Steve, you certainly are somebody, if you would like to do this privately, you certainly have all the background and skills to do that. And I think also, I'm Farmington's town historian, so he could also contact me, and as the town historian, I could also share things with him, which would probably be exactly what you would share, and probably not as good. So we leave that in your hands, Steve? You can
Yeah.
contact him?
No, that helps a
wouldn't let
lot.
Yeah, don't let him drift away. I think it's a contact, right?
Exactly. Yeah. And I think that's right. I'll make it clear that I'm not acting as an alternate on the Historic District Commission, but as a contractor and a neighbor. And then I'll just give them my spiel of, how I would do it.
Did
So thank you.
he tell you how old? Did he share any history that he knows?
Not at all.
Because I think that it was probably built around the same time as the other one.
Oh,
Yeah.
absolutely.
It's almost identical,
Yeah.
I was gonna say,
just not kept up.
Steve, do you know how to find the, historic home inventories?
Yeah.
I missed that generous seminar that you offered up.
No,
last
that's
year.
fine. So I'll send you a link. So
Yeah.
the historic home inventory that was done in the 80s by the Middletown Preservation Trust.
Right.
Um,
And there's
so-
a copy at the Unionville Museum.
Yeah, and the library scanned in all the pages, and it's available on the website. So if there's an inventory for it, there's a link there. You just click the address and it brings you right to it. But if there's one for that one, It was done in the 80s,
Mhm.
so it probably had aluminum siding then, but if you can direct them to that, and then if there's one for the property next door, which is more
Right.
historic with the wood siding and everything, that might have some more architectural details for him
Yeah.
to go off of.
It didn't come up when I was doing the
Yeah.
research,
Oh, it
so,
didn't.
but that doesn't mean, but there were a couple of other things that didn't come up.
Yeah, they
Right.
That we
do
added
everything.
in.
Yeah,
So they
They may have just looked at it and
Yeah.
said, it's not, you know, they may
Well,
have just looked at it and said it's not
right, but if there's
significant.
another house
But
similar
maybe.
that
Yeah,
that
that's
you can
right,
direct him to.
that's right,
I'll send you the link tomorrow, Steve.
Thank you. Excellent.
awesome.
Yeah.
Um,
I will contact him. I won't let it slide. And I won't give up on trying to recruit.
Good, good.
Right.
Let us know if you need backup for that,
Okay.
that's something we can definitely do.
Sure. Thank you. Oh, I guess I had one other question. Garrett, you reminded, I think, me and Lisa that our terms were up. Our terms were up, and I did write a letter to that Democratic rep on the town
Mm-hmm.
council, but I never got a response back. So I don't know if am I acting expired right now or not? You know, I don't know.
No, so the next town council meeting is the 12th.
Of this,
Okay. Yeah, so I'm considering no one's term expired until after that meeting.
Okay, good, that's good.
I can give him a call because he's on our planning and zoning commission,
Oh,
so I can reach out to Matt.
okay.
See if, make sure someone's going to do it at the town council meeting on Tuesday. And I know you're undeclared, Lisa, so I don't remember who you
no,
normally.
I switched
So
to my
which
Democrat.
town-
Okay, all right, I'll reach out to
Which
Matt.
town council member were you talking to?
No, so whenever someone's term is expiring,
Oh, yeah.
you're supposed to contact your party chair, or another term,
No,
recruitment.
Matt. Yeah, no, Matt.
Um,
Yeah, okay.
and then, so that way they make sure that someone from your party on the town council puts you forward to, be renewed.
Okay.
Matthew
All
Matthew Hood Wagner. Hood Wagner?
Yes. Wagner, yes.
Hood Wagner.
Yeah, if you want, I can talk to him.
I can give him a call from Matt.
Okay.
He's on our team, and I'll see him Monday too, so.
Okay.
Oh, that's great.
Worst case, I can talk to him on Monday.
Thank you, Gary. Hi, Bob.
Hi, I'm here.
Hi, Bob.
Well, we already praised you for your balloons, June, June and July, so thank you.
And for
Oh,
manning
putting
the
up the
table.
tent.
And for manning the table.
That's tent.
Thank
Oh, my
you,
God.
Barbara.
And
That tent was a
Lifesaver.
feast.
And mowing the lawn the day of.
Oh, that's right, and you mowed the lawn. Holy
That's
cow.
right, he did, he
Yeah.
did.
You can't ever leave this commission, Bob, I'm sorry, you're too valuable. Do you have, what else, what are we looking at, in addition to the COA application at the next meeting?
That's the only thing I've gotten so far. I know Matt had talked about, he was getting ready to move forward with the project.
Right.
I don't know if they'll be putting it forward for, October or November.
I don't know if I'm going to make the October deadline. I'm still working with the kitchen designer and with John Sansone, but the gist of it is I'm going to be bringing a COA forward for the replacement of 2 doors on the house as windows and the removal of a chimney. And actually, Garrett, I'm going to grab screen control for a second.
Hold on.
If I can. Nope. Designers with Giants, but the gist of it is I'm going to be bringing forward for. There we go. Nope, you disabled it.
I think wait, give to Matt.
There you go, Matt.
There we go. Where is it? Hang on, I lost it. No, I'm controlling your screen now. That's okay. We'll see if this works. replacement of doors of the house as windows and the removal of it. Oh. Actually, if I'll grab the screen. All right. So control for a second. Can you guys see where the cursor is?
Yeah.
Okay. So this door, there's a chimney back here. This chimney is in the middle of 2 rooms, and we're looking to do some kitchen or build a kitchen out of 2 rooms, and so the chimney's got to come out in order to be able to combine the 2 rooms. This door would be converted to a window, which would correspond with the window on the 2nd floor, and then the second door, let's see if I can get it, is on the opposite side of the house and symmetrical. This door right here would become a window, same size as what's above. You can kind of see there's 3 chimneys to the house. This main chimney is the furnace or furnaces. This chimney over here now has a pellet stove in it, and there's a corresponding on the other side, which is non-functional at this point.
No coal furnace hidden anywhere?
No, the coal furnaces are gone, long gone, long gone. The coal chutes are still there, but the depressions in the cellar floor from where the coal bays were, but no coal furnaces.
Good. So you're thinking that might be November. It's not going to be October, but it might be November.
Yeah, at this point, we're still working with a kitchen designer, so that I can bring like full plans and that we've chosen windows and things like that.
Good. Good luck with that project. Right, is there any more business to come in front of the commission, or anything anybody would like to get information about or talk about? If not, I will entertain a motion to adjourn.
I move
So moved.
to adjourn.
Yeah, and how about a second, Steve?
Second.
Thank you. Thank you, Steve. Okay.
Can't just sit here and wait for someone to
know. So I'm sorry to let you all go, but all in favor of adjournment, please indicate by saying aye.
Aye.
Okay. All right. All right, we will see each other then in October.
Yes.
And
Aye.
great to see everybody.